Okay, so if you think Dragon Ball is just about superpowered fighters duking it out on Earth, you're really only seeing the tiniest little piece of the puzzle. Today, we're going to take a tour through one of the most gigantic and honestly surprising universes in all of fiction. Let's do this.
When you first jump into the series, right, you see these incredible fights, these wild tournaments, all these quests from Magic Dragon Balls, and it's all happening on a planet that looks a whole lot like our own Earth. So it's a totally fair question to ask. Is this it? Is this the whole world?
Oh, not even close. We're talking about a massive, sprawling cosmos that goes way, way beyond just a few other planets. It's got spiritual realms, divine dimensions, a whole cosmic structure that just keeps getting bigger and more complex the further you go.
Now, here's what's so cool about this. The very first time our heroes actually leave their world, they don't blast off into outer space. Nope, they go to the afterlife.
And this isn't some cloudy, vague spirit world. The series literally shows it as a full-on cosmic administration building. You've got King Emma, who's basically this giant, divine bureaucrat sitting at a desk, stamping paperwork to decide where every single soul goes for eternity. His desk is literally the gateway to everything beyond life.
And for select few heroes, like Goku, there is a special path. But get this, it is a single, winding road that is 1,000,000 kilometers long, and it's twisting precariously right over the abyss of hell. I mean, talk about a high-stakes commute.
So, after that insane, perilous journey, where do you finally end up? Not some grand celestial palace, but this comically tiny little planet. It is so small you could jog around the whole thing in like a minute. It's just a brilliant and quirky piece of world building.
But you know, don't let that tiny size fool you for a second. This little planetoid has a gravitational pull 10 times stronger than Earth's. It's the perfect, and probably most brutal, training ground you could ever imagine for a fighter trying to push past their limits.
So, we've seen the spiritual side of things, but now it's time to go from cosmic paperwork to deep space. Our next big stop is the first truly alien world we get to spend a lot of time on, planet Namek.
And Namek is not just Earth with, a different coat of paint. It is a fundamentally different world. Instead of one sun, it's got several, so the planet is bathed in this perpetual daylight. In fact, the only time it ever gets dark is when their own dragon, Purunga, is summoned to grant wishes. And this environment just creates such a strange alien vibe. The sky is this constant green, which gives all the water an eerie glow. The landscape is pretty sparse, mostly dotted with these weird, bulbous-looking trees. And the wildlife? It's pretty much all in the water, from giant fish to these little frogs with antennae.
Now, tragically, the original planet Namek gets completely obliterated in one of the series' most famous battles. But, in a really powerful show of resilience, the Namekians managed to find a new world, a planet so similar to their lost home that allows their whole culture to survive and carry on.
All right, we've been to the afterlife. We've been to deep space. But believe it or not, there is a realm that exists even above heaven. This is the sacred world where the gods live.
This place is called the Kaioshinkai, and it's the home of the Supreme Kais. Now, these aren't your local deities like North Kai. These are the gods of creation, the beings who literally oversee the entire universe. This is the absolute top of the cosmic ladder.
And everything about this place just screams divine. Mortals are never, ever supposed to be able to get here. Just picture a world that's totally serene but also impossibly empty, with this strange purple sky stretching over endless fields of grass. It just feels ancient, silent, and completely untouchable. So you might be thinking, okay, that's it, we've reached the very top. But the thing is, even the sacred realm of the Kais isn't the end of the story. The main series shows us these key places, but the wider universe, especially in the movies and sequels, reveals that the cosmos is, well, it's basically infinite.
Yeah, in the movies and the newer series, the universe just explodes with new places. We get these really cool rapid-fire glimpses into a cosmos that is absolutely packed with life, with history, and just countless untold stories.
For instance, we get to visit a place called New Planet Vegeta. At first glance, it looks like this perfect green paradise, right? A dream come true for the surviving Saiyans. But it's all a trick. The reality is that it's just a barren, rocky wasteland. And then you've got these lightning-fast visits to other worlds. I mean, we spend mere seconds on planets like Milt, or Kanasa, or Konut. Each one just hints at some unique civilization or a story we never get to see, which just makes the universe feel absolutely massive.
And it's not just about adding new planets either. Even places we already knew about get fleshed out.
We go from just knowing hell is a place for bad guys to seeing it in vivid detail, this bizarre, surreal dimension that actually becomes a battlefield for our heroes.
So when you think about it, from a tiny planet with 10 times gravity to the sacred realm of the gods, and then out into a whole galaxy filled with countless untold stories, it becomes really clear that the world of Dragon Ball isn't just a background, it's a constant promise of more adventure. Which, of course, leaves us with the ultimate question. In a universe this vast, are there any limits at all?